Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. We had Don Callis coming out for the next match, and he gets in this argument with Moxley. He's actually trying to be polite to Moxley, but Moxley isn't taking his shit. And they get to bickering, and finally, John's ready to kick this guy's ass, so Callis goes running. John gets up and starts walking to ringside. He gets jumped by Archer and Romero. Huge brawl breaks out, Death Riders and the Callis family, and eventually Skyflight runs out and hits a big dive to set up the next match. So it's Fletcher, Alexander, and El Clone versus Skyflight. Alexander hit Darius with the trapped arm pile driver, got the pin. This one here is like, on TV, there was no heat for this match.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, Darius once again was really good. He's one of those guys when you watch him. I mean, he's pretty good. You know, because I think the deal is Dante ended up wasn't it Dante? I think got pinned right in this one.
I thought they pinned Darius.
I think maybe it was Darius. Yeah, but the you know, Fletcher. Clone wasn't nearly as good as he was with Bandito. With Commander, I should say. So, you know, it was a lot of focus on Alexander because he's wrestling Kenny Omega. He had to get the win. You know, I thought the work in the ring was good.
Then Takeshita comes out, and Don's trying to clap for him, but he completely ignores Don, hugs Kyle, raises everybody else's hands, wants nothing to do with Don Callis. And then I swear to God, we have a Rodrick Strong promo on Claudio because he's getting the CMLL World Title shot. And up walks Mark Briscoe. And he says, we've all been collecting gold lately, but Hologram isn't here because of you, Clone. I'm challenging you to a match next week.
Yeah. What?
So they're already going to beat Clone?
They kind of have to, don't they?
No, they don't. The only thing that makes sense is for him to go 34-0.
Well,
he's his clone.
He ain't going to go 34-0.
I cannot believe they're already beating this guy.
Yeah.
Whatever. What's even a clone for? What's the point? What's the point of this gimmick?
He's supposed to feud with Hologram.
Yeah, Hologram's not around, so let him go 34-0 so the guy comes back and they're both undefeated. Because they're clones!
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's not his storyline.
Who cares? MJF video package of him defending the title at Limitless Wrestling. He vowed to defend the AEW title all over the world. He's going to be a touring world champion.
He said he's going to be like Buddy Rogers and Ric Flair and all that. So he wrestled Alec Price, and Alec Price and Jordan Oliver were announced on Friday night as signing with AEW. And I know that Alec Price was in a match a couple of weeks ago. It was taped for Ring of Honor, and people were just raving about his work. And Tony signed him. So, you know, it's a lot of guys. I don't know what he's doing with guys, but, you know, I think that there's some mentality right now that, hey, if someone's a really good worker on the indies, you know, like WWE may sign him, so we got to sign him first. That was the old deal with WCW and WWE years ago. Some guys made a lot of money that way because they thought that on both sides, you know, with the idea that the other side may get you and you're big and muscular. You know, I mean, that's how Bob Sapp got a big contract from WCW, and we never saw him until Japan. And there were several guys like that, you know, that, you know, they looked impressive and you just had to sign them because the other side might get him.
Megan May and Penelope Ford versus Danielle, Camella, and Viva Van. Obviously, Megan and Penelope won. They almost killed Danielle Camella with a doomsday device. Absolutely brutal bump. And then out came the Timeless Love Bombs, cut a promo on them. We had a Swerve promo backstage where Kevin Knight walked in and basically said, you keep telling me that I'm the future. I'm sick of hearing that. I'm the here and now. Maybe I should start beating more of the present. And Swerve says, that sounds like fighting words, but why don't you go do something of value first? Win the trios titles tonight. But you know what? You are the future of AEW, the future of the business, future AEW main eventer. It's like, guy didn't want to hear he was a future. You just told him that again.
Yeah, well.
And then Swerve adds, don't take 5 or 6 years to get there.
Yeah. Actually, I thought that was a pretty good line.
And then we had
they're wrestling Wednesday.
Yeah. And he did win the trios titles. Anthony Bowens Jungle Boy #1 contenders match, which Jungle Boy won with the running knee.
I didn't think this match was that good.
Nah.
I mean, it was okay. It was okay, but I just didn't.
Just kind of there.
Yeah, just kind of there.
Had a Death Riders promo, which was very good, where Moxley basically said the Callis family, as far as they go, we always gave them space, live and let live, but after tonight, it's all different. Pac said, who the fuck do you guys think you are? Garcia said, you crossed the line. You know nothing about what it means to be a family. And then Moxley said, of all the bad people in pro wrestling, Don, I'm the worst when I have to be. The feud has begun.
No, that's something that they needed to do.
Then the main event was Hangman and Jet Speed versus Joe, Shabbat, and Hobbs for the AEW Trios titles. And the finish of this match was great. The Hangman and I think it was Hangman. Yeah, for sure it was. Hangman and Speedball get put in chokes by Joe and Shibata. They're both on the mat. Simultaneous chokes. Hobbs grabs Kevin Knight, tosses him into the ropes, goes for the power slam, the spine buster, but instead Kevin slides down the back, sunset flip, stacks him and pins him. And I don't know what if this crowd just figured it's just a collision match. There's no chance we're going to see.
Yeah, they went crazy for the finish.
They went nuts for this finish.
Yeah,
this you could hear on any device.
I mean, they obviously didn't know that Hobbs was leaving.
No, they did not.
Because if you knew that Hobbs was leaving, you kind of knew the finish. But
they were not expecting that finish at all. And
no. Well, it's a makeshift team. It came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? There was no feud.
Put together an hour earlier.
Yeah.
Actually, less than that, because if this match went on first on Collision,
yeah, it's probably about 45 minutes.
Less. It was like the last 15 minutes of Dynamite they put this match together. Yeah. So they probably had 15-minute makeshift team. Goes in the ring, wins the Trios titles. It's a great finish. Great finish to the show.
Good match. Good match overall. Hard hitting.
Hey guys, did you love this clip? If so, you should join our channel. Just hit the join button, and you'll have full access to every single show that we do. Wrestling Observer Live, Wrestling Observer Radio, The Bryan and Vinny Show, all of them in full HD, full length, plus archives of all of your favorite shows. Click join today and don't miss out.